Hey, in this video, I'm talking about how to detox seed oils. When we talk about seed oils, they're everywhere in our ultra-processed diet and lifestyle. They're things like canola oil, corn oil, soybean, safflower, cottonseed oil. And they're very high in linoleic acid. And linoleic acid actually has a half-life. So these fats, when we consume fats, not only do we use fats for energy, but they actually go in to every cell of our body. So with every cell membrane, we have a double lipid bilayer. What that means is that the cell, we have fats on the inside and the outside. Also, the mitochondria within the cell has two membranes, and those fats make up the membranes in the mitochondria. And the issue is that linoleic acid it takes a long time to break down, and it promotes inflammation in the body. So there was a study that was done that was published in the journal Nutrients in 2023, and they showed that linoleic acid has a 680-day half-life, almost 2 years, in the cell membranes of our body. And they said it takes about 6 years to get rid of 95% of the linoleic acid within the cells of our body. So literally, it takes a long time to be able to detox these seed oils. But I'm gonna go through some strategies that will actually speed up the process and help you get rid of these seed oils quicker than the average individual. And so when we think about seed oils, right, again, linoleic acid, it's in corn oil, soybean, safflower, all these different types of oils. One of the things it does is it will get into the double membrane of the mitochondria. In fact, there's a phospholipid called cardiolipin in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. And that's really critical. That's where we produce energy right there, cellular energy. So when that cardiolipin has one or more linoleic acid molecules, it becomes highly susceptible to oxidative stress. So it rusts and breaks down faster, creating metabolic damage, where the mitochondria now are no longer able to burn fat and produce cellular energy well. So then we get stuck in sugar burning mode. Our insulin levels will go up. We're not able to produce energy well. We'll feel more fatigued, more brain fog. We'll have all different types of issues. So we've got to get rid of the linoleic acid. So let's see, how do we detox from seed oils? Well, number one is we stop eating them, right? So stop consuming them, really focus on a real food-based diet. So getting rid of all those ultra-processed foods. We want to really prioritize grass-fed organic animal products. When we're consuming grass-fed organic animal products, it's going to be higher in healthy omega-3s like EPA and DHA, which are these really powerful omega-3 fatty acids that we need in our cell membrane. We also get a lot of saturated fat. Saturated fat is a very stable fat that will help create stability in the cell membrane, reduce oxidative stress, and that's the kind of fat we want in the cardiolipin in the mitochondria, in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. So consuming a diet high in grass-fed organic animal products is really one of the foundational pieces. So we want to prioritize grass-fed butter, grass-fed meats, organic grass-fed Greek yogurt, for example, pasture-raised eggs. Those are good, particularly ruminant animals, okay? So when we're consuming cows, for example, cows that eat grass, when they eat grass, they're able to break it down and they're able to actually take the linoleic acid in the grass and turn it into DHA, EPA, these long-chain omega-3s, right? So lamb, bison, elk, right? All these ruminant type animals, that's where we're gonna get the lowest amounts of linoleic acid, the highest amounts of healthy saturated fats, as well as omega-3 fats. Also, in those ruminant animals, you have something called carnosine. And carnosine is a really powerful dipeptide compound that acts as an antioxidant, right? We get it only from meat products, right? And it's only particularly in these ruminant animals, grass-fed ruminant animals, and it will help protect against the damage that comes from damaged lipids, right? So when we have high amounts of seed oils, we actually produce something called advanced lipid end products, right? Kind of like when we have high sugar, we have advanced glycation end products. With a high amount of linoleic acid, we get advanced lipid end products, which are highly susceptible. They basically create a lot of oxidative stress and rusting in our body. Carnosine helps protect muscle, brain, it protects all our organ systems from the damaging effects of these ALEs and protects our body. And we're gonna get that in the ruminant animal products. So consuming grass-fed organic animal products is really key. What else can we do to detox seed oils? Intermittent fasting, one of the best ways we can get rid of damaged cells and damaged fats in the cells, as well as damaged proteins, is by doing some sort of time-restricted feeding and condensing our eating window, let's say 6 hours or 8-hour eating window. We're eating 3 high-protein meals, right? And let's say an 8-hour eating window from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. or from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's going to help us to have a more stable blood sugar. It's going to help our body undergo autophagy. When insulin drops, when we're fasting, we start to break down old damaged mitochondria that have these advanced lipid end products in them that have damaged cardiolipin, and we start to basically recycle those and create new healthy mitochondria that have the right fatty acid makeup for the cardiolipin. And so now we're able to produce more cellular energy. So we need to do intermittent fasting and also fasted exercise, where we exercise at the end of our fast. What happens when we do that? We have 2 big levers for autophagy, where we breaking down these old damaged cellular organelles. One is fasting, right? Huge lever that helps trigger autophagy. The other one is exercise. We combine them, we're gonna get the best benefits, breaking down old damaged cells, right? These senescent zombie cells, getting rid of them and regenerating new, healthy, stress-resilient young cells, right, that are going to give us greater stress resilience and help us detox these damaged seed oils. So, fasted exercise. Right at the end of your fast, you're exercising. High-intensity exercise or resistance training, going to drive up autophagy in the body. And then you're going to replace those cells with new stem cells when we start to consume food again. So that's really key there. We can also use things like heat. Infrared saunas are great for helping get rid and detox these seed oils. Any kind of sauna. You can get a real high heat, dry sauna, get an infrared sauna. It's going to activate heat shock proteins, which are going to break down these damaged cells. And we're going to now recycle those and create new young cells, right? So sauna, cold exposure as well, doing like a cold shower. Maybe the last 60 seconds of your shower, you're going cold. That's going to activate cold shock proteins, which now are going to do the same thing. Get rid of these old damaged cells that can't adapt to the temperature changes. You can also do a cold plunge, which will help get rid of these damaged cells. So really important that we're detoxing these seed oils, this linoleic acid, out of our system using heat, cold, fasting. We can also use antioxidant-rich herbs, what we call senescent or senolytics, right? Things like, for example, proteolytic enzymes, which will break down damaged proteins and they'll break down damaged cells. You can also use things like rosemary, for example, has rosmarinic acid. Oregano has carvacrol. Curcumin that's in turmeric helps to break down these old damaged cells and helps detox seed oils. Berberine can be really helpful here. Catechins that are in green tea, chlorogenic acid that's in coffee. So all of these senolytic-based herbal compounds can really help. They can help give us a bump for getting rid of these toxic seed oils. So we want to make sure we're doing that as well, and really prioritizing good sleep. Sleep is when we do our best healing. And so if we're getting sun exposure during the day to set our circadian rhythm, and then as it gets dark, getting out of blue light, getting out of bright light and blue light, dimming all the lights in your house, putting on blue light blocking glasses, staying off your devices, going to bed at a good time. We're going to release more growth hormone, more melatonin, which is going to help protect the mitochondria. It's going to help our body identify and get rid of damaged cells that have these ALEs, these lipid end products, and help remove those from our body. So that's what we need to do to help detox seed oils. First step is stop eating them, right? Second step is eat grass-fed or organic animal products, particularly the ruminant animal products, which are going to have the best fatty acid ratios and the highest amount of carnosine in our system. Number 3 is intermittent fasting. We can also do extended fasting. We can add in like a 3 or 5 day fast or a fasting mimicking diet to help get rid of these things. And adding in fasted exercise, particularly when we're intermittent fasting, not necessarily a long fast, but when we're intermittent fasting, finishing it with high intensity exercise to trigger more autophagy, breaking down these old damaged cells, using heat and cold strategically, saunas, cold exposure from cold showers or cold plunges, also using senolytic herbs. We talked about proteolytic enzymes. It's not actually an herb, but it's a great senolytic to break down old damaged cells. and also a bunch of different herbs we talked about. Green tea, we talked about turmeric or the curcumin compounds in turmeric. We talked about coffee has caffeic acid and chlorogenic acid. We talked about berberine. We talked about oregano, and ginger has beneficial compounds. We talked about, let's see, another one, resveratrol, which we find in berries. So all these really powerful compounds that we can find in natural foods, colorful fruits and vegetables, but we can also concentrate them and use them in supplement form to help get rid of the damaging advanced lipid end products, these ALEs, they're clogging up our cell membranes and damaging, causing problems with hormone function. And then, finally, I think we finished up there with really good sleep, right? Really prioritizing light exposure and good sleep. So if you do that, you're gonna notice a big change in your health. Your hormones are gonna function better, you're gonna have less inflammation in your body, mitochondria are gonna function better, and you are just gonna be able to thrive in life. Well, we gotta detox these seed oils, right? So start working on that today.